New York is the fourth most expensive city in the world, but it doesn't have to be that way when you are exploring it. Today I'm going to show you how to see the best of New York for $100 or less. You heard me right. I'm going to bring you to the most amazing places, including this gorgeous location, for all under $100. Now, if you're a local who wants to explore the city more, or a visitor that's planning a trip, make sure you check out the rest of my New York series. I actually have over 50 videos on New York City, from everything on worst tourist traps, the ultimate 7-day itinerary, to the best rooftop bars, and much more. So let's start this day of $100 or less in New York City. I am starting out the day here at Top of the Rock, and you can't tell right now, but I am smiling. Now, we're taking all the safety precautions here because of COVID. Inside, you have to wear masks. Now, one of the things about Top of the Rock that I love is that after going to all of the observation decks in the city, I can tell you that this has the best view. And the best part is it's only $38 to get up, and this is a landmark building that was completed in 1933. So let's just go in and get the whole experience of doing Top of the Rock with very limited tourists. This is where that iconic photo was taken that you see all the time around New York. You'll find this on t-shirts, on mugs, and nearly every book about New York, and it was taken here at Top of the Rock. It was built during a hard time in the US, but obviously it still stands today as one of the most iconic buildings in the city. John Rockefeller is the man who is behind Rockefeller Center. And it says his annual rent was $3.8 million. Oh my gosh, and that was in the 30s. I can't imagine what it is today. In Rockefeller Center, NBC is located here, NBC Studios. So a lot of very famous shows are filmed here, like SNL, for example. So at the time that this was built, the Empire State Building was the highest skyscraper in the world. And now, of course, we know there's the Burj Khalifa in Dubai is like, it must be 3 or 4 times the height of the Empire State Building. So one other thing I just learned from that video is that the Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon and the Late Show with Seth Meyers are also filmed here. So it's a very historic building that has so many different things going on. No other building in New York has all of those things going for it. All right, let's get on the elevator now, which I know already is a really cool experience. So I'm excited for you to see it.
It's going to take you 23 seconds.
Wow, that's so cool. Look at this wall. This is a Swarovski crystal wall. Wow, this is unbelievable. Look at this view. This is a good Instagram shot. But you know what? I think that we should go to the 69th floor, which is outside, for an even more full view of the city. Let's go. All right, I'm gonna take my mask off just so you can see my face now. But technically, if you do visit here, you should have your mask on. I'm just doing this so that you can see me better and hear me better, because these views, I have a lot to say here. First off, I just want to say you're not going to get a better view of New York than here. Secondly, I've never seen it with this few people. So if you are a local, this is the time to come here. And then when we get to the other side, you're going to see an even more amazing view. I promise you. Look at that. So this is the view I'm talking about. I think the view from Top of the Rock there's no observation deck better, because you have the Empire State Building right in the center. And taking a photo here is that iconic photo that you can get in all the postcards and all the books. The best time to come is actually in the morning, because that is when the light is hitting the city directly. Another great time to come is during sunset. But right now, look, there's nothing. And look, I can like stick my hand out. That's so crazy. But the glass is quite thick. The glass is like this thick, so you're very safe, don't worry. And there's actually one more level up that has no glass. So if you want to see the view without glass, you can go up there. Look, you can see the Statue of Liberty. You can see One World Trade all the way in the back. You have the Empire State Building here. You have the Brooklyn Bridge all the way over there. You have the Chrysler Building. I mean, this is the thing, like there's no other deck that you get every single New York City landmark in one. Because if the observation deck is lower down, you can't see Central Park, but that's what makes Top of the Rock so special. That and its history, of course. There's so much more to do in Rockefeller Center. They have over 100 shops, they have restaurants, they have frequent public art installations, they have an ice skating rink downstairs, and during the summer, it's actually really nice because they fill the ice skating rink with tables. If you come here in the morning, you can actually sit right in those tables, right next to the statue, the golden statue of Prometheus, and grab some food from some of the surrounding restaurants and enjoy the view. And you can do that right before your visit to Top of the Rock. It kind of like starts your day out really nicely. We are having a little picnic in Central Park right now. I just brought one of my picnic blankets, and all along Central Park are tons of delis and restaurants and little shops. My favorite thing to get has always been sushi. I'm obsessed with sushi, so I like to get that and just relax here. It's very peaceful. One of the things that is really cool about Central Park is the way that it was designed keeps out almost all of the sounds of the city. So you literally hear like this humming from the birds, and it just feels like you're completely outside of New York. But then you look behind you and there's some amazing skyscrapers right here. So we're having this picnic, and then we're gonna go bike riding on city bike bikes. Those are available all around the park as well. All you need to do is download the City Bike app, and then you can just pay per 30-minute ride, and we're just gonna go all around the park and see the sights. I have a whole guide that talks more about things to do in Central Park. It's my Autumn in New York guide, so I'll link that below. And if you would like, you can even do rowboats here. So tons of options for really reasonable prices. I mean, a picnic shouldn't cost you more than $15 a person, maybe less. I mean, I know the sushi for me costs $12, so it's a pretty good price, and then you get this really lovely atmosphere. The Brooklyn Bridge has been an icon of New York since it was completed in 1883, and this is one spot that you need to do. If you haven't walked across the Brooklyn Bridge as a New Yorker, then are you even really a New Yorker? The great thing about this is it is completely free. I recommend starting in Dumbo. Brooklyn stands for Down Under the Manhattan Bridge Overpass. There you can check out some cool local shops. I have an entire guide to Dumbo that you can watch before doing that. And definitely get a cup of coffee at Brooklyn Roasters. They have some really delicious locally made coffee. Then walk your way from Brooklyn to Manhattan, and that way you get that perfect iconic shot. Now, if you're looking for that Instagram-worthy shot, check out my Instagram guide to New York, where I'll show you how to get all of the perfect shots here in the Brooklyn Bridge and other locations. But the best part about the Brooklyn Bridge is walking from Brooklyn to Manhattan, so you have the skyline in the background. You can look at it the whole time you're walking, and it's just a lovely day. Now, keep in mind the walk is about 1 mile, so bring a water if you can, and just enjoy it. It's gonna be beautiful views, all for free. I'm very excited to be here. Prince Street Pizza, my favorite pizza spot. Get their Sicilian slice. It's $5 and it will fill you up, and it's so delicious. Now, they are known for their thick slice square pizza, a little different than the typical New York thin slice pizza. If you are more of a thin slice pizza person, then go to Bleecker Street Pizza, which is a short walk away in Greenwich Village. But this is like the perfect lunch for me. Pretty good deal. And as you can see, there's like tons of celebrities on the walls because there's so many people that come here from all over the world. This is the first time I've had it this year because of the pandemic, so this is a very exciting moment for me. It's like crunchy on the bottom. It's so good. This is like my happy place right here. Get a slice of pizza, walk around Soho. You're gonna have a good time. After enjoying a tasty slice at Prince Street Pizza, I recommend exploring Soho and Nolita. Both areas have great shopping and street art. For larger brands, head to Broadway in Soho, where you'll find stores like H&M and Topshop. However, if you're a boutique shopper, then go to the side streets, especially in Nolita, which are known to have beautiful local street art and cute shops found nowhere else. Don't miss Olfactory in Nolita on Mott Street. There you can design your own scent. Not sure where to start? You can pick up my custom perfume there if you ask for it. Just say my name and the store attendant can help you. Use code SFUNKY20 to save 20%. Happy shopping! By far the most visited place by Louie and I in the city, Los Tacos Numero Uno is a Mexican street taco restaurant that serves up the best authentic tacos in the city. They have several locations, so I recommend pulling out Google Maps to see which one is closest to you. I recommend ordering the pollo asado and the carne asada tacos. These tacos are chicken or beef, marinated then grilled to perfection. Order them with corn tortillas for the authentic experience, and don't forget to add toppings. Tacos are around $4 each, and I normally order 2 at a time. If you haven't been yet, you must visit Los Tacos Numero Uno. Since this video is being filmed during COVID, I'm unfortunately unable to run my ticketed group tours, but I have found a solution. I am doing live YouTube tours. So if you are a history buff, then you can join one of my live YouTube tours completely for free. What we do is each week we do a new neighborhood and show you the history, some interesting sites. I do it with the guides of my ticketed tours. Please join. You can sign up via the link below to be notified when the next one is. I love sharing my love of New York with you, whether you're stuck at home or able to see it in real life. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe. Watch my other NYC videos. I have tons of them on all types of things to do in New York, and I will see you next time. Bye.